Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. In a romantic competition, does Daphne pick Carter or Zende? Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful reveal that Daphne Rose was truthful with Carter Walton both then and now. Although she did fell deeply in love with him earlier this year, he must persuade her that he is the proper man this time. Carter had a right to have an affair with Hope Logan. More than a year ago, he became aware of his sentiments and fell in love with his co-worker at Forrester Creations. Carter's most recent family endeavors, however, came to an end when Hope realized she still loved Liam Spencer and wanted to recommit to him. After originally consenting to assist her friend Steffi Forrester Finnegan, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, Daphne fell in love with Carter. However, Steffi's scheme to use Daphne to put Hope and Carter at odds is long gone. Steffi objected to what Hope was doing when she saw it. She sensed that Hope was enchanting Carter in the same way that she had Liam and Thomas Forrester. But when Carter tricked the Forresters and took over as the head of their family business, Steffi's plan to use Daphne came into play. That manufacturer situation is long gone. Carter has been informed by Daphne that although she is not currently pursuing him, she still cares about him. Daphne has only kissed him, and he has already been pulled back. Hilaire's character was obviously second best due to Carter's attempt to be with Hope, and she would not settle for anything less than being at the top of his heart. Rich Forrester was worried for the man he views as a brother and his greatest friend. His suggestion turned out to be wise because he didn't want Carter to wed Hope too soon. Carter has never been married to any of the ladies he has chased over the years. Rather, he nearly always experienced some kind of heartache. This occurred as a result of the false expectations raised by St. Victor's character's lack of expertise with issues of the heart compared to Ridge or others. Carter was realistic in his pursuit of Hope. She took him seriously, and she probably would be married to Carter right now if it weren't for Liam's transformative experiences. Carter was able to obtain the necessary experience and realized that Daphne might be the ideal fit for him thanks to all of the aforementioned. Zende Forrester Dominguez had an affair with Luna, the girlfriend of his cousin. That turned out to be a terrible decision for a number of reasons. Zende had a strong bond with Paris Buckingham. Carter was never genuinely in love with her. Instead, he chose Quinn Fuller in what ended up being a brief relationship, despite her desire to wed him. It was interesting to see Zende at Daphne's most recent open mic event. Zende claimed he had to give her a hug after her performance. Both story aspects might turn out to be insignificant, or they would be signs that Daphne would accept Zende's overtures in what would eventually turn into a triangle with Carter. Does Bill grant Katie's wish and make Luna vanish? Spoilers for the bold and the beautiful suggest that Bill Spencer might grant Katie Logan's desire and make Luna Nozawa vanish. Will Luna encounter Bill's fury and end up in a terrifying predicament? Bill discussed letting go of his errors in the program. Bill maintained that Katie was his lighthouse and gave his life purpose, despite the fact that he cannot guarantee he will be flawless. Bill's moral compass is Katie, but what would happen if it were abruptly taken away? It's important to remember that without Katie to lead him, Bill might go back down a dark path. A significant medical crisis tale for Katie has already been hinted at in the episode. Katie's life may be in jeopardy if the stress of Luna's impending escape triggers her next round of heart issues. It's simple to picture Katie fighting for her life in the ICU, while Bill becomes enraged about Luna abusing his family once more. Bill may decide it's time to take decisive action and put an end to this on his terms. Katie recently acknowledged that she wished Luna to vanish, so she wouldn't be able to harm Will Spencer ever again. Bill might decide that Katie had the right idea and decide to carry out that disappearing act himself. Luna believes that her prison break will benefit her, but it might potentially make things worse. If Luna was simply apprehended at the end of this escape story, it would be dull, so perhaps a different approach would be taken. Naturally, Bill cannot yet bring about Luna's terrible destiny because of the unborn child she is carrying. Alternatively, Bill may force Luna into custody and make her vanish. Bill may claim that they will handle things his way because Luna cannot be held in the regular prison system. Bill may find a much less comfortable place to hide Luna, because she doesn't deserve to stay at the opulent Spencer house. Bill might maintain Luna's health for the benefit of the unborn child, but he might insist that there is no way out this time. Bill could put Luna in a far more secure location and tell her that he won't need her when the kid is born. A countdown to the baby's birth and her own death could trap Luna. Stay in for updates on any concerning news and hostage drama. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Luna might regret her escape plan if she is apprehended by Bill next. Thanksgiving scenes, Deacon's invitation, and Luna's ultimate destiny. Spoilers for the upcoming 2 weeks of The Bold and the Beautiful point to major surprises. Fans can anticipate learning what happens to Luna Nozawa following her escape from prison. Deacon Sharp invites someone, most likely Taylor Hayes. Additionally, there will be scenes related to Thanksgiving. So continue reading and let's discuss what will happen next in the CBS serial opera. Let's discuss expectations before moving on to the weakers. The prison guard Stoll is aware of her error. The guard informed her supervisors that she was with the laundry cart, of course, but they insisted that she report an altercation immediately. When she did that, Luna made her spectacular getaway. Luna is now traveling to Will Spencer while hiding in the laundry cart. The jail is placed under lockdown when Stoll discovers Luna is missing. But Luna has already left for the beach cottage. In the meantime, Bill Spencer receives a call from the prison informing him of the prison breakout. He must then tell Katie Logan the news after hanging off the phone. Given that Will and Electra Forrester recently moved into the beach house, Beatty will need to notify them. The news of Luna's escape sends Will and Electra into a panic. However, they most likely think it's another surfer when they hear noise outside. In a preview clip, Will and Electra appear to be quite shaken, suggesting that it is Luna. Will then informs Bradley Baker, the deputy chief, of Luna's direction. Baker advises Will to stay behind even if he wants to participate in the manhunt. Sheila Carter Sharp and Lee Finnegan Penelope Poppy Nozawa wind up at the beach house with Will, Electra, and Ivy Forrester. Lee is seen joining the hunt and calling for Luna to surrender. Thanksgiving moments will be seen, according to The Bold and the Beautiful's upcoming leaks. As everyone is reminded of their blessings, there may be some family gatherings. Luna appears to either pass away, vanish, or return to prison. It appears that the soap opera should give Luna a nice, long rest because viewers are growing weary of the character's insanity. Carter Walton and Daphne Rose are invited to the restaurant for Thanksgiving by Deacon and Sheila. John Finn Finnegan and Steffi Forrester Finnegan spend some time together as a family. Taylor, Kelly Spencer, and Hayes Forrester Finnegan will join Shin for dinner on Thanksgiving. Additionally, a surprise guest will be present. Does Luna go on another rampage or is she stopped cold? Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Luna Nozawa still harbors feelings for Will Spencer. Viewers are aware that this soap opera villain isn't a typical person, even if most prisoners wouldn't have a chance to break out. Luna is the granddaughter of Sheila Carter Sharp. She is certifiable because of that genetic line. In addition to her paternal misalignment, Luna is Poppy Nozawa's daughter. Since Luna was thought to have passed away, Poppy hasn't revealed much of her face. She is the most motivated person to put an end to Yamada's persona. The classic was Escape from New York. Escape from LA, the sequel, didn't happen until 15 years. Kurt Russell's second film wasn't as popular, as is the case with most, but not all sequels. Fans of the first probably saw it because of the first, and it's arguably a decent film. It would be amazing to see Luna challenge the legal system once more in a sequel. It is possible to ask viewers to suspend disbelief with this character once more, but there must be a satisfying conclusion to the story. Will received the beach house as a gift from Bill Spencer. Will disregarded his family's recent tragedy because he wanted to move on, even though that location is full of horrible memories. Will is able to break out from the box Luna placed him in thanks to Electra Forrester, his first home and the woman he loves. He is committed to taking care of their unborn child and forgetting how Luna caused it. A step toward regaining the kind of life Will dreams is the beach cottage. Will's perspective makes sense, but it's also dangerous. It doesn't seem like Bill has the beach house secured in any manner, despite what fans would think. Nobody anticipates Luna breaking out of prison and assaulting Will and Electra. However, Bill and others had already suffered as a result of underestimating Sheila's grandchild. After Liam Spencer appeared to shoot Luna to death, Poppy erased her from her memory. Poppy's daughter's attempt to frame Mom for the killings of two innocent men made her mental state somewhat understandable. It's time to bring Poppy back into the narrative and move past moments where she apologizes repeatedly to John Finnegan, or her sister Lee Nozawa. It makes sense for Luna to abduct Elektra at that point in the story, but it would bring about much-needed justice if Poppy killed her foolish and dangerous daughter. Additionally, it would support Park's character's quest for atonement, since she could act morally and assist in returning Luna to her rightful place in prison. If that happens, a maximum security jail with solitary incarceration would be advised. He then had a surprise for Will. He handed him the keys to the beach house, which is already unfriendly. It was the exact moment when Luna confronted Steffi, Sheila, and Leah. Will even brings that up to his father. But Katie and Bill wish to get past that difficult period. Will has already moved past the idea. He is prepared to move in with Elektra. Their celebration didn't take long. The delighted pair, who are hurrying to complete their commitment, were toasted by their parents. Will wants to show Elektra that he is totally committed to her. Will expressed his gratitude to his parents. He is moving in with the woman he loves and has a new job. For him, life can't get much better. He made the decision to post a selfie of himself and Elektra on social media to mark the occasion. He wanted everyone to be aware of their relationship's most recent state. Given that Luna is already pursuing him, it's probably not a good idea. Luna, meantime, was incarcerated and questioned why Will hadn't paid her a visit. She is still unable to understand that he has no desire to interact with her. In order to stay in touch with the love of her life, she requests that the prison ward give her their phone. A washing wagon passes past, which is interesting. Does Luna want to escape from prison in this manner? It didn't work to be knocked unconscious and knocked up with Will's baby. What extremes will she now go to?